The only thing I want to tell you is that, I got a little surprised. Neve Michael is a place that I've been involved in for 17 years. I sit on their board, as far as I know, as far as what people tell me in the land of Israel. Ava's husband is a mayor. He's involved with everybody in the country. Her son-in-law is a religious scholar. He went to the best yeshiva. He's got a PhD in philosophy. He's an attorney. He's considered a scholar. This is the first time since the rebirth of the state in 1948 that a Messianic rabbi is sitting on an Orthodox Jewish board. And it's miraculous. It really is miraculous. But even more of a miracle, we've done a lot of great work there. You guys obviously have participated in revamping their crisis centers, their boys and girls crisis centers, revamping their whole grounds, revamping their meditation centers. So when I got there, I wasn't expecting what I saw, but I'll show you just a couple of slides. This is Heva Levine. She runs Neve Michael. She is absolutely the Jewish Mother Teresa. There's nobody like her that I've ever met. And so we went to the playground that we built for the kids, and it's an absolutely beautiful playground. And she said, I want you to take this off. And so I started to pull it off, and they dedicated the playground to my parents. My father's name, his legal name is Meir. And my mother's name, her name was Marion, but her Hebrew name is Malka, which means queen. And so this is the Meir and Malka Hershberg playground. And so it says, whose prayers are that Neve Michael will continue to provide children with the safety, care, and nurturing they need and deserve. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. These kids they've been so abused. There's well over 300 of them. We're not feeding them. We're not teaching them. We're absolutely saving lives. One boy who just got there, 8 years old, his mother tried to choke him to death, and you can imagine what kind of esteem he has. He said to Heva the next day, she called me when I was in Jerusalem, and she said, this boy came to me and said, Heva, if 150 people came to visit me, I must be special. I'm telling you, these kids are throwaways. They would never make it. And they're so hurt that they would become herders. They would just, and the transition is the likes of which I've never seen. People from all over the world are coming to see this place. They're trying to emulate it for themselves. Do we have anything else? They built this magnificent meditation center. We built it, but they built it. But we supplied them with the funds to build it. And so they have guardians and angels. And guardians are people that are alive, so they made me a guardian of the place. And then the angels are people that passed. And this is what they wrote on the wall. It says, in honor. Anyway, you can read it. The neat thing is I didn't necessarily get a chance to honor my dad. He died when I was young, and I was a pretty tough kid. And my mom, I gave her hot and cold up to the point I got saved, 30. And I always wanted to honor my parents, but my dad was gone, and I couldn't retrace my steps. And I made a vow to my mother when I was 30 years old, when I met the Lord, that I would never, ever, ever hurt her again. And for the next 30 years, I did not. I just did not. And we had a crazy bond. But anyway, I got to fulfill. They allowed me with this. I didn't know they were doing it. But I got to fulfill the fifth commandment. This is honoring my mother and father. Their names will forever be in Israel. So that was that.